So just a quick video today. We're going to make ourselves some entirely healthy banana ice cream. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. Okay, so what you're looking at there is bananas that were frozen. They're just soft to the touch now, which is exactly how I want it. So they've defrosted probably for an hour. We're going to chop them, peel them, throw the skins away into the compost, chop them up, throw them in there, add a bit of honey, add a bit of leftover coconut milk from a curry I made the other night, and voila, healthy ice cream will emerge. So I'll just peel those bananas. If you find they're difficult to peel, and the skin just sort of tears, that means you haven't defrosted them enough, so just wait a little bit longer. And yes, look, they are soft and squidgy to the touch. They were starting to be overripe when I froze them. I went and mucked about in the distillery for half an hour, and you can see they're now peeling very well. That's what you want. If you're looking for a proper measured out recipe, you're in the wrong place, folks, because that's not how I roll. So how many bananas do you use? However many you've got. If you've only got one, just use one. You can do this with any fruit I'll mention, by the way. I've seen it done with berries and strawberries and all sorts of stuff. How much coconut milk am I going to put in? Enough to let it blend into a nice smooth consistency, and I'll show you that. Do I have to use coconut milk? No, normally I use normal milk. I'm using up some leftovers here. Do I have to use native bee honey? Hell no. Maple syrup's really good in it. Alright, so I'm encouraging you to play. Enjoy the art of cooking. So there we go, the milk's in. I'm going to use a reasonable dollop of honey, and then at the end I'll come back and taste it. I don't need too much, I don't want it too sweet. I've got grandkids I want to feed this to that I have to keep healthy. Just blend it. Now it should stay relatively thick because remember the bananas are still halfway frozen. So I'll turn this off and I'll come back when it's done. I'm going to give that a mix with a spoon. That's not blending properly. I'm going to give that a dab more milk. I'll use normal milk, it doesn't matter. It should look like that. And that's the consistency you're looking for. So reasonably thick, it's not a milkshake. I'm just going to pour that into a container, which I'm going to put back in the freezer, and we'll freeze him up. Now, like me, you've probably licked either your finger or the spoon that you used to mix it up in the blender with. And you'll know if you needed to adjust it, because once you freeze it, it's too late. So do it now. Mine may well be close to perfect. I can't believe it. I really thought I'd have to adjust something, but nothing. So she's going in the freezer, folks. This is how I like it. Oh dear. Now I must warn you folks, oh that's good, like anything homemade, you're going to have trouble going back from this. You really are. Especially when you realise the amount of varieties you can do just with a little bit of thought. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you like these kind of crazy antics in the kitchen or in the garden. And you have a good one, eh? Hooroo.